Hello, everyone. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit today. I haven't been making too much content, but I've been a little bit more active on YouTube. I think I currently have 195. I checked this morning, and I have 195, I believe. Wanted to talk about something. So, you guys know my cat Luna right here. These are kittens. We got to them today. They were all living. We had to give them up today, including Luna, to a shelter because we thought it would be best for her. I mean, it was because we weren't going to be there. I mean, for the longest time, she was a very important part of my life. And I had asked them to neuter her so she doesn't have any trouble with future pregnancies anymore. Because she's had trouble and she needs me there, and I'm not going to be there now. So, I just want the best for her, and the best for her would be to be neutered, so she can't have any more kittens, which means that she won't need me there anymore. I already miss her, and she's only been gone for a day, and I know I'm never going to see her again. I wish that things could have went differently. We're probably going to have to give up our other cats to the shelter too. I'm pretty sure Thursday we're going to get them. Dusk and Jim and I are going. I don't know. We might leave Dusk there, but I'm not really sure yet. I just want what's best for them. I have been breaking down for the past few days, which is why for those of you who know me on Discord, I'm really sorry that I haven't been on as much because I have just been busy. I've been trying to get all of this. I am so sorry. I really need to get this out because if I don't know what's gonna happen, and the picture that I'm presenting is the last picture I took of her before she had to go. I told them goodbye, and I held Luna, and I carried her to the car, and I kissed her, and I told her I loved her, and I let her go. I didn't want to let her go, but it was the best thing to do. And I really love her. I still do, even though I'm never going to see her again. And I hope that she ends up somewhere where she can be taken care of better. Because right now we can't take care of them. We lost our other kittens too. The Humane Society came and took the kittens, and I think they took Wilford too, and they took the hamster too, so they're gone. And our neighbor has the dogs. And our house is being sold, so I think it's already sold because our mom was evicted. So we have a few more days left to get everything out that we want. And there's a lot going on right now. And I don't know how much mentally I can take at this point. Because everything has just been thrown at me. And at first I was just fine with it. Because I was used to continuously getting bad news. I was used to being that strong person for so long. Because all my sister's life, I was taking care of them. my mom, she's in the hospital right now because she had a long time where she was addicted to drugs and she couldn't take care of us very well, so it was usually me taking care of the girls. And I'm just realizing that after so much time, I was the only one there for them at home. And I don't know why. After everything that has happened, my entire life, I was taking care of those girls. And I was taking care of my mom and everyone else. And I just feel like I have to take care of everyone, including the cats and the dogs and everyone that I think needs help. I try to be there for people, but sometimes it doesn't work. Now Luna is gone, and I know it's not my fault. None of this is my fault, and I understand that. I was told that too by my therapist and my counselor. And it was really hard to let go of Luna. And it really hit me today. I broke down yesterday too, and I went to the house with my mama and papa, my grandparents. We were going down the hill, and my papa kept asking me if I liked living there. And I couldn't answer him because I don't know. I don't know if I liked living there. I really don't. It was just normal. And now everything's not normal anymore. And my sister Chloe, she's just getting so bad. She doesn't even treat me like I'm her sister. Even though I've been there for her entire life, I feel like I'm nothing to her. And me and my sister Jada, everything's changing with us too. I feel like I can't talk to anyone about my feelings. And I just go to a place in my mind where everything's different. I just think of other things, of people who I make things up. I just go to a different place. Which is where my characters come in. My characters that I just create, that I just make of art. It's all I've had my entire life to go off on. I don't know why. It's just my inspiration for art. That's where it all came from. My inspiration to make stories. To make everything that I create. It's because it's the only thing that stops the pain from being there, being alone. I feel like I've been alone my entire life. I can't even hardly make friends. For all of elementary school, I couldn't. And I was lost in that mindset of imaginary things that weren't even real. I just created them and thought that it would help me, but it does, and it makes me feel different. It makes me feel different now that everything's still the same. I hear people telling me all the time that I'm such a strong person and that I'm very selfless and kind. And I do believe those words because I don't want people to be like me. It's the same thing with the whole suicidal thing. I promised myself that that would never happen again. And no matter how bad everything gets, I know that that's not the answer. So that won't happen. I don't want to be like that anymore. So I won't. But I can't prevent myself from being in a bad mental state. My motivation to do anything has started to deteriorate. Even my art again. I've started to get art block, writer's block from school. The only thing that I can do is history. I got happy the past few days because I've had 100s and 90s on my quizzes. It's the only thing that I've been able to do without a problem. I can't even do English. I can't even touch it right now. I don't know why. I can't do it. It's too hard for me right now. Art is too hard for me right now. Everything is too hard for me. Mentally. I can't mentally and emotionally do it anymore. I started talking to people and they've noticed how much I've changed. They said I'm not as enthusiastic as I used to be. There's even people that I haven't talked to or barely even talked to who've noticed the same thing. I try. And I know this isn't going to get to the whole entire world. But this pain that I've felt for so long, everything that has happened has just made me a better person. It's made me a much powerful person in so many ways. In my eyes, it's not always a bad thing that I have all that stuff there for me. Even people who aren't real. Things that I just created in my mind. Just to make myself feel better. The life that I had before isn't a distant memory. It doesn't have to be. Because the life that I had before is the life that I still have now. Except without Donnie and without my mom right now. Right now I'm with my aunt. And I'm with my cat Angel and I love her. I love her very much. For the past few days since I've been feeling bad, she's been there for me. And she's torn up my hand a little bit, but I don't even care because I love playing with her. She's kind of a crackhead. And I love her. I love her to death. If I can't have Dusk, I have her now. And she's one of the best cats that I've ever had. She's been there for me since she got here. I was there when she was born. She's Luna's baby. And that makes me even more happy that she's Luna's baby. She is the daughter of the cat that I loved. And I hold her so close because I still have a piece of Luna with me. In her. And I always will. I just need some time. I need some time to get things together and think about what I have to do. I still want to reach my goal of 200 subscribers. I'm probably going to make it this year. And I'm really happy about that. That makes me very happy that there's so many people who want to watch my content. Even though I don't see that many views on my channel, I still see those people who actually view it, who actually have the courage to look at my content, or they're just subscribed to me because they think that I'm some good YouTuber there. I don't know how long it's going to be until I make anything on my channel serious, such as actual non-venting videos. I know I've been venting a lot, and I'm sorry for that. I just have to let it out. I have to talk. It's just something I have to do, and I want you guys to make sure that I want you guys to know that I'm okay. I have a lot of stuff that I have to think about what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I've said this at all yet, but I've had to change my degree from a Core 40 to a general. I might have to do not homeschooling. I might have to do summer school after I graduate because I don't have all my correct things at this point. I don't have anything that I'm not at the exact point I should be right now because my mom didn't care to acknowledge the fact that we were struggling and that she should have put us back in school instead of putting us in homeschooling. She didn't want to acknowledge the fact that we were sitting there struggling and that we mentally couldn't sit there and do any of the work at home. Sometimes you just have to let go of the things you love. And I did that today. I can honestly say that it's a lot of things that at this point I've let go of that I loved. I have my therapist and I have my counselor. I have everybody here. But I just feel like I can't talk to anyone. I mean, I've always been that way. Because I guess I hold it in until I can't anymore. I don't know if they know how bad it really is. How bad I really feel about all this. They probably are starting to realize how bad it is. Because it's just starting to crash on me. I got a really bad headache right now. And crying is not helping. There you go, Angel. Angel's acting like a crackhead again. I've really decided to disconnect myself. Because that's all I've ever done. All my life, whenever I felt something wrong, I just disconnect myself from everyone. And I keep it to myself until I can't anymore. And that's why I was suicidal. Because I didn't know how to let my feelings out whenever I was younger and it got so bad. But it won't happen again. Because I won't let it happen again. And none of my family or anyone else helping me is going to let that happen. And I'm so happy that I have people there. That I have my cat there, Angel. She's one of those people. I have my aunt. I have my sisters, even though Chloe's not that supportive. I try to be there for her, even though she treats me like I'm not her sister. She said it before too, but I don't even care. Because she's still my sister. And even my dead loved ones. Might be ironic, but I have a Bible that I hold very dear to me, even though I'm atheist, that my mom gave me and said it was my grandfather's. I'm not Christian, but I just can't let it go. It's very important to me. It's old. It belonged to my people, and even though it's an item that I shouldn't have because I'm an atheist or whatever you want to say, I'm still going to hold on to it because it's mine now. And no matter what anyone says, I don't have to be in church to have a Bible. I never even read it. I've never done anything with it. I just have it there because it makes me feel better. Right now it's on this little wooden table drawer thing that's in the corner of the room. All my art stuff's up there too. I got the rest of my art stuff today. It's in a box right now. Well, actually, some of it's in another box too. I got a lot of stuff today. And so did my sisters. And honestly, even though right now it just feels so bad to lose so much, at the same time, it's better to get a new start. The only problem is that we might be moving out of here and switching schools, and I'm probably going to end up graduating with no one that I know. I'm probably going to have no friends whenever I get there. It took me almost 2 years to actually have any friends whenever we moved. My first friend was Iris. We were friends near the end of, I think, nearing the beginning of 7th grade or somewhere around there. And now that all this is happening, I will have to leave everything behind. But I think that I can accept that now. Especially after I had to let go of Luna. I just want her to get a good home. And I want things to be okay, so the only way to do that is to push through it. There's going to be times where we're going to be broken, and there's going to be times where we're going to feel good. And there's going to be times where we just don't want to do anything, and that's okay. Because that's how life works. Life isn't perfect, and neither are we, so I've always known that. I just want to send out a message for everyone, telling you that I've been through a hard time, but everybody has been through a hard time at some point. And I just want you to know that it's just because you're going through a hard time doesn't mean you have to give up. Because there's never been one point in this journey that I've thought of giving up. And I'm not going to give up anytime soon. And I don't think that anything like this should make someone give up. Because everyone has their different path. Everyone has a different story. And it just makes you a powerful person. I just hope that things start to get better soon. But anyways, to those of you who are listening, thank you for listening to what I have to say. Because there's not a lot of people out there who want to sit there and listen. And I don't care if you've only gotten through like half the video or most of the video or the entire video in general. I'm just glad that you took a little bit of time out of your day to listen to what I had to say. I'm sorry. I'm a little sick right now, so I have, I guess, my sinuses are a little bit bad right now. But, hopefully that soon clears up. I hope that you guys have a very nice day. And I hope that if you're going through something that you get through it, or that if you're struggling, you get through it. Because that one bad thing, you just gotta look at all the good things that you have. Even if it's just one thing. somewhere in that situation, there's going to be that one thing that is important. And it's going to be the best part of that part of your life that you won't regret having. You should never regret any part of your life. You should be happy that you lived. Even if it wasn't such a good life. You should be happy that there was something there. Anyways, I should probably stop rambling. I hope that you guys, like I said, I hope you guys have a good day. I love you guys. And hopefully I won't make any more very emotional videos like this. I'm just very emotional right now because of my cat. I really miss her. Like the minute she left, I started missing her. But my last message is to keep going, and thank you for watching and listening. See you in my next video.